Hello, sports fans, sports bettors, and YouTube Nation. John here with rickettpicks. Hope everybody had a great weekend. My weekend is a little rough, to say the least. Hockey couldn't get there, couldn't gain any traction on the ice, and on the hardwood court we just couldn't gain any traction either. Lost games by the hook. Got drilled in some games. Some teams just didn't show up. Some teams were up 20 at the halftime and lost the game. I hate it when that happens, but it happens in college basketball so often. Had some wins mixed in there, but overall it was not the weekend that I would like to have had. So, still up big for this month. These weekends and stuff are going to happen. We're just going to gain traction this week and roll right into next weekend and keep moving on. It's what we do. If you guys want to jump on board, $2 Cash App card for the day. Looks like I'm going to have about 5 or 6 plays on it. Nothing huge. But if you guys are interested in that, $2 to the Cash App. I will put the link in the description. Make sure to put your email in there. And feel free to email me at rickettpicks.gmail.com if you do not get your plays. And I will make sure you get them. That's what I do. So feel free to reach out if you need to. I will also put that in the description of this video. So, we're going college basketball for your play today. I'm going a little Loyola, Chicago, Ramblers, taking on the Illinois State Redbirds. Spread in this game is 9.5. Illinois State comes in probably not having the season that they have wanted, but for the most part, they're hanging with the better teams. They have a tough division. They have a very tough schedule with Bradley, Northern Iowa, Drake. They played Loyola, Chicago. They lost by 14 the first time around. That game was at Loyola. This game's at Illinois State. But they've played Wisconsin, Buffalo, St. Louis, Murray State. They've had a tough schedule this year. And some of those games they've hung around, and a lot of those games they've gotten blown out. You go over to the Loyola, Chicago side, they haven't had the season they have wanted to. They're 20-6 on the season. The games they have lost, Bradley, Missouri State, Auburn, and Michigan State. Obviously, Auburn and Michigan State, two very good teams. Missouri State has not been bad this year. Drake downright wants to take them down for this Missouri Valley Conference title. Simple as that. They've beat them twice, taking them to the rails, so to speak, in terms of how good these teams are, how differently they're ranked, and what the final result was for Drake, drubbing them. They have had hiccups. If they lose to Illinois State right here, this will be their worst loss of the year. They did just play Valparaiso. They only beat them by 2, but Valparaiso also took them to double overtime the first time they played. Went into 2 overtimes before Loyola Chicago put them away. First time around with Illinois State, they beat them by 14. I don't think that there's going to be any different result in this game. I like Loyola Chicago minus the 9.5. When you start looking at home and aways, obviously the teams, when they're away from home, they play a little bit worse. But Loyola Chicago has played pretty similar, whether they're home or away this year, with the teams that they have the home-away splits with. The results are very similar. So I don't think we're going to see much more difference than a 14-point win for Loyola Chicago tonight, if not more. They need to prove that they belong in the bracket in a high seed, not a low seed. They don't want to come out and have to play Michigan State right out of the gate. Nobody wants to have to do that, even though Michigan State's fallen. But they're in a situation right now where somebody's going to look at them and go, well, they can't even win their conference. How high of a seed should they be? So they need to start making a statement. The last 4 games they have, or 3 games, they got Illinois State, Evansville, and Northern Iowa. And those are 3, kind of blah teams. But they need to go out and take it to them to say, hey, we belong in a higher seed. Let's go. So I think they have something to play for, and they're going to go out and they're going to do it. So Loyola Chicago minus 9.5, no problem laying those points. Minus 110 for 1 unit. That's what we're going to roll with. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Thank you guys very much for watching this video, and most importantly, good luck with your bets.